welcome back to Blackpool from Upside Down Head Travels. So I'm down at the site of the massive blaze that occurred last night. Due to still getting over the man flu, I didn't unfortunately fancy coming down to capture the fire live, so the atrocity that it is. But I thought I'd have a wander down now that the smoke has cleared, so you can still see above the actual the Workmen's Club, the old Central Workmen's Club. You have got a fire crew over the top, no doubt checking for heat spots to make sure that this blaze is completely out and there's no chance of reignition. So I'm going to bob down Princess Court way, try and get an angle from down there. Try not to get in the way of any of the emergency services that are still down. I say they'll still be checking that there's no heat spots in there. So I'll capture what I can. So I'll just drop down to street level. Just a little bit of a zoom in. You can tell that virtually the whole of the roof is caved in. So this is a building that's been closed for the best part of a decade that I can remember. So you can put your own ideas of why this has gone up in flames. Be it arson, be it misadventure by a lot of youths. But this is a building that I think this was eyed for demolition anyway, as part of the regeneration of the Central Drive area. But yeah, so you've got the fire brigade up on the extended ladder. So they'll be checking for heat spots. So I've been down this way quite a few times and I've never seen that shutter broke into like that, so I don't know if that was just done by the fire brigade to get the water in, or that was the point of entry for whatever happened has happened. But you've got the zinc roof virtually completely gone. So for those who know building materials, it's something that's used quite a lot when it comes to roofing. But I think this is probably one of the next buildings now in Blackpool to get demolished. It'll go down, and sorry, can't get you with the light of the sky. I'm sure this thing will come down a lot quicker than the police station. So I'm going to go and see if I can get a view from the other side, find my way through, and have a look at the devastation the fire's caused from, say, a different vantage point. So I'm going to try and get a view from Kent Street. So as I'm walking down, you can see the hose. This is one of the two hoses I've seen, one either end of Kent Street, that has been so obviously dousing the flames and keeping the temperature below when it needs to be to reignite. I think the fire crews are going to be here for some time. So, as you can tell, with all the doorways and windows virtually all bricked up and boarded up, that this place has been emptied for a long time, so at least a decade that I can think of. Once a really popular working men's club back in the day, but like a lot of working men's clubs up and down the country, closed its doors, never to reopen. So you can tell from this viewpoint, all the windows have blown out at the top, what was left of them. Just trying to get as many different viewpoints as possible. So I've just come off of Central Drive. So you've got the fire appliance there that's got the extendable ladder. That's what they've been using to check all the heat spots this morning. And you can see just over the top of the houses, so the extent of the damage to the roof. So there is concern that there's a lot of cracks appeared in the building due to the heat. There's concern that actually might topple. So as you can imagine, residents are being kept away. Now you can see from this side, the other end of the central workmen's club. So you can see the house to the right, and then just the side of that, central workmen's club. The roof has completely gone on this side, completely collapsed. You no doubt saw that in some of the videos that were being put out last night. So as it stands at the minute, that's in fact, I was going to say that wall's looking stable. I'll try and zoom in to just to the left of the central club sign. You can see the brickwork there, that has started to crack. So I think at some point very soon, if not today, over the next few days, that'll get pulled down just to make sure it's safe. First things first, make sure there's no heat in there still. And then they'll start dropping that to make the area safe for people to get in and out of the houses or get about the business. I'd bob down to the other side of Kent Street. So I'd mentioned that the brickwork just this side of the central club sign, that's all cracked. So I thought I'd have a wander down so I'll get a better view from this side. So I think no matter what, that's going to be the first bit that will get pulled down just for safety. Because it is quite a busy road. Going down by Club 3000 and Taco Bell. So the amount of heat that must have been in that building last night to cause that brickwork to crack like that. So I would imagine over the coming weeks, once they've finished all the investigations, the bulldozers will be coming in and clear this. They once magnificent place of fun, and they'll turn it into rubble, and then no doubt for the foreseeable, it'll turn into yet another car park until they do start doing the regeneration work in and around Central Drive. So I hope you saw my video on that one a few months back. So they're looking at spending circa between 80 and 90 million on the area. And I think this might be a good a place as any to start the regeneration. So horrific fire last night. Like I said before, I didn't fancy getting down just because I'm getting over man flu, and I didn't want to get in the way of all the emergency services as well. But I will be covering what's going to happen next. So yeah, this is the aftermath of the horrendous fire that was here in Blackpool last night. I'll speak to you all very soon.